Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot. It's New Year's Eve. Happy New Year tomorrow. It's going to be 2024. I can't say I'm sorry to see this year end, but there have been a lot of really good things. Today I'm going to show you my top tarot decks right now of 2023. And I've got some different categories here. So I'll show you those, and then I'm going to do another video on my top oracle decks of 2023. But before I say that, I want to thank you all for all of your watch hours and your subscribing. We still have a way to go, but I am now a YouTube partner, which means I'm in the YouTube partner program, and that means I can offer you more things now. I won't have commercials on my channel yet to monetize, but there are some things I am going to have, and I can offer you some special things, and hopefully you'll give me some input to tell me what you want. So with the YouTube partner program, I can offer you memberships. So for a small fee a month, you as a member, like I'm thinking $4, you would get certain things that other viewers or other subscribers would not get. And those could be things like free tarot reading giveaways. You would be eligible to maybe receive some extra videos that the other subs wouldn't get. And I want to know what you're interested in. What are you wanting to receive? So please leave comments about this. What would you find valuable? I mean, there are things like stickers and emojis and things, but I thought maybe with my audience, I thought maybe you would appreciate something more. Maybe a once a month get-together chat online with just members, or maybe member-only videos like I said, or personal reading giveaways. On the readings, maybe you could send your questions and I could choose a name to do an answer for either once a month or once a week. So please tell me what you would like, what would be valuable to you, and I will take note of all those things, because I want this to be a really good channel that has value for you. And so I really would like to have your input. But thank you so much. We're up to 565 subscribers. We're shooting for that original 1,000, and we've made over 3,000 public watch hours. So thank you so much. And we're shooting for the 4,000 for full monetization. But right now there are some perks that are going to be available for you, and I just need to know what you want. Okay, so that being said, let's look at my top decks of 2023. Now, these are the 5 new to me in 2023 decks. So these are not necessarily 2023 publication dates. I think the oldest one of them is 2019, but these are all decks that I have gotten this year in 2023. So let me tell you what my favorites are and why I like them. And if you want to see reviews of these decks, you can see them all on my Tarot Deck Reviews Volume 1 playlist, so that'll give you more information. But I'll just briefly show them to you and tell you why I like them. My first on my new to me in 2023 deck is Radiant Wilds Tarot. Now this is actually a 2022 deck. It's by Nat Gersberger, and it was published by Rockpool Publishing. And what I love about this deck is the quality and the presentation, and I love gilding on the edges. I think the colors are beautiful. The images really speak to me, and the guidebook is very good as well. So that is my choice. Number one choice is the Radiant Wilds Tarot, which comes with the guidebook called the Radiant Wilds Atlas. So that's number one. And these are not in order of how I like them. I'm considering them all equal at this point. I like them all equally, but I'm just saying. This is the second one I'm going to tell you about. This is the Sacred She Tarot deck and guidebook, a universal guide to the heart of being. I absolutely love this deck. It's by Ma Diva Padma, and there is an interview on the Tarot Deck Reviews playlist, and the author actually emailed me and thanked me for doing the review. She was just very, very nice. And even if she hadn't done that, this would still be one of my favorite decks that I got in 2023. I think the artwork and the images are gorgeous. It's very, very, has a very, very current energy, and it's super, it just speaks to me a lot. And I feel like these are all decks that I'm recommending highly to you. So I think this is a gorgeous deck. I love the packaging. I love the guidebook. I just really love everything about this one. All right, so that's the second one, the Sacred She Tarot. Okay, now third, fourth, and fifth, these I all got really at the same time. And this is the Before Tarot, and the images take place like a moment before the Radiant, or the, not Radiant, the Rider-Waite images, the Rider-Waite-Smith images, I should say. So these are like what happens right before the Fool is hanging or goes to step off the cliff. You know, what happens right before the charioteer gets in and starts driving. So I think these three decks together just could add so much to a reading, and I really like them a lot and appreciate them. They are all the Before Tarot and the After Tarot are 2021 decks, and the In Between Tarot is 2019. And these are all published by Lo Scarabeo. So there's the Before Tarot and the One Moment After Tarot, which is very similar to the Before Tarot. But of course, these are images that are happening one moment after the original Rider-Waite-Smith images. And then finally, for meeting my top 5 that were new to me in 2023, is the In Between Tarot. And this one is, this explores the spiritual space between the arcana. And this one, I just really feel like you'll get so much out of this. And so it's a super, super good deck as well. You'll definitely want to check out the review of that. So those are my top 5 for me, new for me in 2023 decks. The Before, After, and In Between Tarot, the Radiant Wilds Tarot, and the Sacred She Tarot. All right, now, my next list of faves is my 10 all-time favorite tarot decks. Now, let me, let's see, I don't even know if there's more than 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there's 10. So let's start with the bigger ones. And these, again, are in no order. These are just my favorite all-time tarots that I have found to really give me good readings for myself, give good readings for myself and my clients. And I've had them for a long time. I've got a lot of use out of them, and I just love them. So the first one is the, well, let me get the Gilded Tarot. The Gilded Tarot and the Gilded Tarot Royale by Ciro Marchetti. And these are both super, super good decks. This came in the Easy Tarot with the book by Barbara Moore. I did originally have that in another form, but I don't have that right now. So, and the Gilded Tarot Royale is awesome. The images are just gorgeous. The difference is that the Gilded Tarot Royale has no borders around the cards, and the Gilded Tarot does. I'll show you that briefly real quick. And some people like borders more, some people don't. It's just up to you. But I just really find, here's what the borders look like. So there's the comparison of the two. Okay, and the images are a little bit different. They're very similar, but they are different enough to warrant you getting both decks, if you like them. So there's those two. All right, next on my list of all-time favorites is the Lightseers Tarot. I love, love, love this deck. This is one of my newer decks. This is, I believe, a 2019 or 2021. Let me just double check here. It's a 2019 deck, and I use this deck so much. I love it. Let me just show you a few images. You can, of course, look at the review. But these are so just beautiful and current and inclusive, and I just love this deck. This is a modern take on the Rider-Waite Smith deck, and I absolutely love it. Okay, so this would actually be in my top 2 favorites. I love it so much. All right, next in my list of favorites, and with that I'm going to put along this 2023 version of the same Light Seers Tarot, but in pocket, the pocket edition. And you know, who doesn't want that, because it's smaller and easier to transport and all that. All right, the Robin Wood Tarot. It's an oldie but a goodie, and this one was actually one of the very first tarots that I started working with, so this holds a special place in my heart. I absolutely love the Robin Wood Tarot. I think it's gorgeous, beautiful, well done, and everything. So that is, again, one of my favorites. I know that a lot of people do the best decks of 2023. Honestly, a lot of the decks that I got in 2023 were older decks that I just didn't have, but that I wanted. All right, so another of my favorites is the Wild Unknown Tarot deck and guidebook by Kim Krans. I love all of Kim Krans' decks. They are so well done, well put together, well thought out. I mean, everything. Kim, kudos to you, Kim Krans. You put out a wonderful, wonderful product. So, if you haven't seen these, you may want to take a look at the review. I'll just show you a few. But she has deluxe packaging. You got an inner box, an outer box, a great guidebook. And this is what these cards look like. These are nature-based cards. I don't believe there are any humans in any of them, which is sometimes a good thing. So those are that. That is, again, Kim Krans, the Wild Unknown Tarot, on my list of all-time favorites. My 10 all-time favorites. And then the next one is one of my oldest and dearest friends as far as tarot decks goes, the Morgan Greer Tarot. You can tell the box is a little bit ratty. I've used them a lot. And I love the Morgan Greer deck because there's like close-up images. They just hone right in on the main features of the card. I feel like the colors are bright, vibrant, and I just really like their close-up view of the scenes. And they are fully illustrated again. So this deck is, let me see what the date, I know it's older, 1993. So it is older, but let me tell you what, it's a good one. It never fails me, and I love it a lot. All right, and my next, this is my go-to, the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. Just great, more vibrant and colorful images than on the original deck. And I'll just flip through a few of them. So, yeah, there's that one. That's my go-to deck. My, like, card a day, what's going to go on today deck. That's that. Another of my favorites is the Hanson Roberts. This is another one of the first decks I started working with. Mary Hanson Roberts, I love her illustration. She does colored pencil work. And this is one of my favorite cards, To All Believers. I just really love that image. And I just feel like these are great cards. This is another deck that sort of like focuses in on the main parts of the image. So they're kind of more close-up shots. And yeah, so this is another fave. And let's see, got a couple more. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And, oh yeah, I counted correctly. Woo! And another of my favorites, and I haven't had this one as long, but the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. I just feel like this is so luxurious. I think it's a Rider-Waite-Smith based deck, and it's just gorgeous. I don't know if you can see the gold foil on each of the cards. There's some gold foil work on each card, and I just think they're gorgeous. Very beautiful. The only thing that would have made this deck better than it is, the only thing is gilded edges. That would have been so magnificent. But I still love this deck. It's a Los Scarabeo deck. And you know what? I didn't look at the date, did I? Let me see. I mean, did I? My goodness. Let me see. This deck was published in 2021, so yeah, I have not had this that long. So, there's that one. And then another deck that I really like is the Biddy Tarot deck. And the reason I like this is because it's such a modern take. The size is different. The you know, the colors are different, more modern, and of course it has the purple gilded edges and or metallic edges. And I just feel like this is another Rider-Waite-Smith based deck, but I feel like it is just a modern take on it. I like the colors a lot. So that's another really good one. And I have a good history with Biddy Tarot because that's where I got my original tarot certification from. I really like their website, so I recommend them highly. So let's take a look here. Now, most of these are Rider-Waite-Smith based decks. In fact, all of them are, except for the Kim Kranz deck. So you can see I am a Rider-Waite-Smith person, basically, but I do love Kim Kranz decks as well, and others. These are just my all-time favorites of 2023, and that may change again. Now I have one more list to show you of tarot decks, and these are ones that I would consider to be kid friendly. Now, a lot of people have different opinions. Should kids should kids even do tarot? Should they, is it good for children? Now, I don't give readings for children under 16, but I have no problem about children learning to read tarot. I think it's kind of a good thing, and you can use the cards for like, self-help actually. So let's just look at my three top decks for being child friendly or kid friendly. I'd say 10 and up. All right, so my first is an oldie. It's the Gummy Bear Tarot, which I have loved since I got it. I'm trying to look at the date. The Gummy Bear Tarot by Dietmar Bittrick. And this deck is in 2001, so it has been around for a while. But it's so cute. Again, all of these decks have a review on my tarot deck review playlist. So there's the gummy bears and on the back, and then the images are cute. Like, I mean, they do have the same images as the Rider-Waite deck, but they're just done in a kind of not so serious way, if you know what I mean. Like, let me see if I could find the devil card. I see I didn't. I mean, say here's the tower, but so it's still the same image. This is definitely based on Rider-Waite-Smith images, but it's a little more kid friendly. And the other two are the Tarot for Kids by Teresa Reed, illustrated by Kathy Whitman, and the Kawaii Tarot. I see my battery's running out, so I hope you enjoyed these lists, and I hope you have a very, very happy new year. See you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you, and thank you for all your support during the year. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.